Jason Oppenheim. Like I mentioned, he has a brokerage down in LA. Uh, they've been in the business for a while. They have their own TV show on Netflix, Selling Sunset. He's actually a pretty decent guy. He has a twin brother, so it's Jason and Brett Oppenheim. During this whole LA fires, they actually, yeah, they offered help with finding the houses for the people who lost the house. Uh, and I'm not, what I mean is not trying to sell them houses, but just try to help them. Right now, they're trying to help with rebuilding. Like, he's really trying to do good shit around. And now, this is what happened to him or what he has to share. So, like,
Frustrated this morning, and no better way to address it than to make a video and post it on social media. So here goes. A few days ago, my best friend and her husband were the victims of a robbery.
dude, why the bathing robe? Like, yeah, celebrities. But yeah, like his the best friend he's talking about is one of his brokerage agents. So she's on the TV show as well. So the first I heard it, I'm like, really? Are we talking again about celebrities? Are we supposed to feel sorry for the celebrities again? But then I actually thought about it, and I have a little bit different opinion now. But yeah, let's go through it.
And not only did the robbers steal all of their possessions, but my dog, our dog, was found in the middle of the street, our puppy, and that means his life was at risk. Luckily, he's okay. And then we called 911, and the police said that they wouldn't be able to come out to the property for a few days because they...
So I know it sounds kind of fake, but no, he's really dog lover. Uh, there was an episode when one other dog they had together passed away, and they made a whole funeral, and yeah, so it's yeah, right. He's a huge dog lover. someone's watching, someone's watching Selling Sunset, right? Us married guys, dude. But no, yeah, so it's not fake. Like he's really concerned for the puppy, and that's yeah. See, he just mentioned that all the shit got stolen, but the main concern is puppy. So again, like yeah, we're talking about celebrity, but there we go. Well, let's continue.
We're busy. That's not the fault of the police. The police department has 8,600 police officers. That's the expectation by the end of this year. That's the lowest level of police officers in the Los Angeles Police Department in 30 years, despite unbelievably high crime right now. And
I wonder why. Why did that happen? What didn't they just vote for the politicians to take care of this shit? You know, to represent them, to make the California safe. And who did they vote for? Let me just remind me. Isn't California a blue state? It sounds that can't be it, right? It's not because they voted for Democrats. Like, yeah,
and a myriad of different robberies.
budget cuts.
And
Yeah.
I just wish the governor and the mayor would address this by funding our police and also our fire department. You know, we've defunded both of those, and yet we spend tens of billions of dollars, actually over $100 billion.
Yo, so the fire department has some fire chief, and the fire chief title is something like fire chief for diversity equity. And yeah, that's the famous fire chief who made a video like, oh, don't you want to be saved by someone who looks like you? No, I want to be saved by someone who knows how to do their fucking job. I want to be saved by Arnold in his prime. Then I'm gonna feel safe. Like, I don't want to get saved by someone who looks like me. Are you crazy? then I can save myself, like whatever. And she even mentioned something like, oh, well, yeah, if your husband's caught in fire, then he was probably at the wrong place. Er, you're paid to help people to save them. What are you talking about? Shouldn't it be like, oh yeah, job for me? No, yeah, that's a little off topic, but yeah, that's how LA is right now uh, under the alliance for World of Warcraft nerds. Alliance is blue, Horde is red, right? And yeah, no water in the fire hydrants, and they have fire every year, and somehow every year they're caught off guard, and this year they don't even have water. So yeah, really nice politicians.
On bullet trains from Merced to Bakersfield that are 60, 70 billion dollars over budget and probably 15 years away and will be completely obsolete by the time they're finished. So I'm just asking that our politicians come back to common sense. Your first priority is to keep the citizens safe, and we're not safe. I've got friends leaving Los Angeles every day because they don't feel safe, because of crime, because of homelessness. It's not fair, it's not right. We have the money, we have the tax revenue, we just spend it on saving the smelt fish.
I mean, it is ridiculous. Like, how many celebrities look? I mean, sorry, I'm getting. I don't know if tired or I talk too much. Anyway, there's so many celebrities living in LA, right? So much tax money they pay, and look, they're not living. I mean, obviously they live better than normal people, but if you look at the cops, firefighters, they get the same service like we do. So, and that's fine if it's the same service all over US, but obviously because of the blue party, it's budget cuts, like my friend said. So yeah, it's ridiculous.
Or bullet trains to nowhere. Can we please, at least if we're going to do that stuff, can we double the budget of the Los Angeles Fire Department and the Los Angeles Police Department? Can we have 15,000 police officers instead of 8,000 police officers? Because guess what? We have video of these three people in masks and gloves.
But wait, you need to defund the police, no? Like, what? I mean, you know what happened in 2021, no? Like, you need to defund them. Like, you don't want police. That's why you voted blue. Did you vote blue, Jason? I don't want to be mean to him, obviously. Like, I respect the guy. But if he voted for them, it's kind of hard sell.
Jumping the fence and robbing Mary and Romaine and taking everything and risking the life of our dog. But yet there's fingerprints probably. Who knows what evidence there is. There's a stolen license plate that we have on camera. It's just so frustrating because this is happening to good people all over this city. And of course people are going to rob people because they know there's no consequences. Of course they're going to steal their car. So
Yo, that law in New York, which New York is again a blue city, right? That you can pretty much steal everything unless you steal over $1,000. So if they don't catch you during the crime, you're okay. And there's so many stores closing down because of that, because everyone was just stealing shit, and no one was going to prison, right? So yeah, I'm not surprised that LA is similar because it's still one party, right? I don't know what their priorities are, but obviously it's not the people.
please, can we just come back to common sense? That's Newsom, I voted for you. I regret that now because you're just worried about getting reelected and placating your base, and you're not worried about your most important responsibility. And same with you, Karen Bass, and that is protecting the people of this city and this state.
So here we go, people. He voted blue, and now he's paying the price. It's not right because obviously government and politicians in the utopia should be on your side, try to Well, Arnold said it the best way. Like, the politician should serve people. Like, you should be servant, I think, to the public. You should give back to the public. That's why Arnold went for the governor, right? Because U.S. treated him very nice, gave him became all the riches, became a movie star, met his wife in the U.S., all of that stuff. So he wanted to pay back. That's why he went for the governor and tried to help people from California to have better lives. Obviously, the opinions about him being governor, he didn't do as much as people hoped, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, Jason and his brother, uh, good people trying to help around, trying to help in a fire, and the mayor he's talking about, he or she had a kind of a debate, or uh, well, it wasn't a debate, it was just announcement, or just how do you call it, not a meeting, but speaking to the news with President Donald Trump, right? They made announcement, and Trump just destroyed her completely, because some people now, landowners in LA, because their freaking house burned down, uh, they've been told that they can start rebuilding in 18 months because of the bureaucracy. And Trump was like, what are you talking 18 months? Like, I want it done as soon as possible. I want them to be able to go see their land tonight. And she's like, oh, it's not possible because, hazardous waste, we need to clean it first. And he's like, hey, I'm looking at these people. And if you let them go there, I bet you that they will just clean the shit themselves rather than wait another 2 weeks or whatever until someone else cleans it. She's like, well, yeah, but that's not how it works. And then slowly she just started just being submissive to Trump, because yeah, he knows how to make a deal, right? But it was just ridiculous, like the amount of bureaucracy that so many people lost their houses, and they're telling them to wait 18 months until they start living their lives again. Ridiculous. So that's a blue party in LA for you. Like, I don't care about, or back in the day, I didn't care about Democrats and Republicans, right? Just do whatever's best for the people. But unfortunately, it's going the way that the Democrats are just trying to be extreme and not using any logic or anything. If you find some, like, RFK was Democrat, right? Bernie Sanders was Democrat. Like, if you find someone like this, I don't care if LA is gonna be blue, New York's gonna be blue. Just, you're supposed to serve people, so serve people. And yeah, so started reacting to Jason Oppenheim and ended up somewhere completely else. But yeah, it's not a case of like, oh, another celebrity, why should we care? No, he's right. He admitted that he voted for the blue and it wasn't the best choice. And yeah, he's not being materialistic. He's talking about puppies. What more do you want? So yeah, good guy. And yeah, hopefully the California will get better. And okay, that's about it for me.